Welcome back, everybody, to the Now Morning Show on TTT. We are also live on Talk City 91.1 FM and on Facebook at TTT Live Online. And we're also live on YouTube. You just have to go and search for TTT Live Online. Now we're going to talk a little bit about caring for the elderly. It's an important conversation which I think we need to have because we need to take care of the elderly. It's simple as that. I have with me Ms. Caroline Ruiz, who is the president of the Trinidad and Tobago Residential Care Association, and Mr. Nigel Walcott, who is in charge of reviewing the operational standards at TTRCA. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
So I want to start with you, Caroline, as the president of this association. It is geared towards doing what?
We want to get out there to the public to let them know that there are good homes in Trinidad and Tobago. We also want to let them know that we want all homeowners under the umbrella of the association. Even though they may not be compliant, we want them to come in and let us know so that we can work with them to be able to get all homes compliant, but not only in compliance, but also in the care that they give to the
When you say
elderly.
compliant, what do you mean?
Compliant?
Yeah.
Okay, the home has to be up at a certain standard, and I think Nigel will be better able to answer.
Well, in Trinidad and Tobago, as you know, we would have the acts that govern the Home, the Private Hospitals Act, and soon to come on stream, the Home for Older Persons Act. Right? Compliance basically means coming online with those acts and keeping the standards that are set by those legal entities.
Now, recently there were some claims that older people are not being treated very good or getting very good care at these homes. You, as the president of the TTRCA, what do you say about that? And how do you think that, if that is the case, we address it?
I don't think that's the truth, because there are many homes that give great care. I think at the JSC committee last week, TTPS mentioned that there was minimal coming out of homes for the elderly. However, most of them was coming out from residential homes, right? In saying that, I think that the situation that took place in Arima created a stir, and all of us are being painted with the same brush, because I'm also a homeowner.
Right.
And that is not the care I give, or that's not the care many of the homeowners give.
So what exactly is expected from these homes?
Well, what is expected is that when we receive these people, we're supposed to have them a home away from home. So they're supposed to be taken care of. However, the Ministry of Health, their requirements were a bit much for us as homeowners, because they have us under the Hospital Act, which requires a lot more. We are not hospitals, we are homes. So we want to give them the loving, caring feeling that they're supposed to get, along with, nurturing them with their meds and whatever. But we are not homes that don't do what we're supposed to do where our patients or clients are concerned.
And Nigel, he's in charge of reviewing the operational standards. When you go there, what do you look for?
All right. When you go to a home, you look for a number of different things. You look to see if the home has policies that guides how the home behaves. You look to see the administrative functions in the home, that it's well properly managed. You look to see the level of care and attention that is given to the seniors in that home. You look to see the level of safety that is at that home. Those are the type of things that you basically look for to make sure that that home is functioning properly, and that the residents there, and the word is residents, not patients, are getting the care that they deserve.
And there are 115 homeowners registered with your association at this time.
Yes,
That is correct.
at this time.
How do you go about ensuring that all of the homes under your watch are up to standard?
That is why we brought in Nigel Walcott on the team with us, so that we can get a little insight of the homes. That process has begun, so we are trying to get more of the homeowners in, so that we can send him out on the field, so that we'll have a little, because we can't go for ourselves, right? So we are working on that.
So Nigel, when you go into these homes, of 115 of them, that is a lot.
Yes.
What do you see, and what is the feedback you get?
All right. Well, we haven't we have recently started really doing the assessment of the homes, right? The function of the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Social Development, basically, they have inspectors and inspectorates that are supposed to go in and check these homes on an annual basis regularly to make sure that they're keeping up to the standards. That has not been working so well as it ought to, right? So what the association is doing is sending me in there, basically, to, get the homes ready for when the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Social Development inspectors come. So at least you can minimize some of the pressure that they'll be feeling. So a number of homeowners feel stress and distress and don't know how to deal with it. So we help them to get ready, look at flaws they may have in their homes, little things that needs to be adjusted, developed, and to prepare themselves. It's not the government official inspection, but it helps you to be ready to deal with it.
And, if you have a message to give to homeowners, what would that be?
I would like all homeowners to come in to register with TTRCA. We stand committed. We are not going to stop at what we are doing until we get answers and we get it right. We are not going to accept abuse in any home. So if that is the case, TTRCA is not for them. However, we are willing to work with those that need our help.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Ms. Caroline Ruiz, President of Trinidad and Tobago Residential Care Association, and Mr. Nigel Walcott, who is in charge of reviewing the operational standards of the homes at TTRCA. And it's an important conversation which I think we need to have, and we would continue to have conversations like this on the Now Morning Show.